Hey friends, hey, it is Esther, your favorite spiritual life coach. Welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. We are going to be doing messages for the second half of September. So this is going to be anything that you're needing to know, any messages, anything Spirit wants you to prepare for or give a heads up for, okay? Next up is my fire signs. Fire! Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you have that in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node especially, this could resonate. Or if you have any of those placements anywhere prominent in your birth chart. So we have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. And whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Let's see what that's about. All right. Go ahead and hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you hit the notification bell. That way you are notified every time I post a reading, because I do upload multiple times a week, okay? And hit subscribe because, you know, just cuz. All right. All my information for personal readings, my social medias, all that jazz is down in the description box below. All right, let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Why is that here for the fire signs? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, somebody is trying to, well, somebody here is trying to control something or someone. Yeah. Okay. The energy that I'm getting here is somebody is trying to win at all costs, okay? To the point, though, that I do kind of get an energy that this may be an energy of somebody is extremely insecure when it comes to how someone is in alignment or how a situation does without them. Meaning, if you're a supervisor at a job and for some reason you have to take an emergency sick call, leave day, whatever, this is somebody that's going to like call 400 times and micromanage from home. Why? Because there's like this insecurity that the department can run just fine without me. This is somebody that validates their worth on how much people need them, so they're extremely intimidated when someone is not codependent or someone does not need them. So this is someone who is very intimidated by somebody's ability to network on their own, to socialize by themselves, to make things happen on their own. So they are trying to affect their stability here with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that may be trying to gaslight someone so that they doubt their intuition, so that they doubt that they can have a new beginning by themselves that's emotionally stable. This is somebody that you may be successful on your own, but somebody doesn't want you to feel like you can be emotionally stable without them. It's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic mind frame. So here with let go, you surrender the need to control. Take what side of the story that you're on. You're either the person that is trying to control somebody because you don't want them to be dependent without you, or you're this person that someone is trying to control because where you're needing to release control is thinking that if you act a certain way or do something or reassure them 400 times, that's going to help them chill out with this behavior, because it's not. This insecurity is their own, and even if you reassured them 400 times a day, it's an ego trip for them. It makes them feel like they still control you because they can convince you to reassure them. Or if you're at a party and you're like, you know what, let me just go ahead and call her so she's not worried, you know how she gets, and you do that like 4 or 5 times. This person kind of gets like an ego trip out of, instead of having a good time with your friends, if I throw a tantrum, I can get you to call me about 4 or 5 times. So it's like I still have control over you. And, you know, depending on what I say during those phone calls so this person will feel like, you know, they need me, and you know what I'm saying? It's weird. So yeah. So here's the thing. I don't feel like, because these are for messages, anything that Spirit wants you to know at this time. The thing is, here with the Fool card on the bottom of this deck, this just gives me the energy that this person may have always been this way or has been this way for a long time. But I feel like something's going to click the second half of September, where somebody starts to realize this person isn't insecure because they've been cheated on. This person's insecure because they're cheating, so they think I am. This person is not, you know, concerned about me, and that's why they keep calling me. This person is codependent and doesn't want me to be independent. It's like somebody, like the light switches are going to be going off, and somebody is going to realize, like, you know what, I think I probably can do it by myself. Like, I really did think that, like, maybe I couldn't be, like, financially stable enough, or, you know, be emotionally stable without this person, but I think I actually can, you know what I mean? That's the energy, okay? Because this person is trying to, with that Queen of Cups in reverse, this person wants to block your intuition. This person wants to block your connection to spirit, right? Because, I mean, Queen of Cups is a very spiritual queen, okay? She's very tapped in. She's very emotionally balanced. But she also sees through other people's BS, and she feels very deeply, you know, for things. She's very empathic, right? So this person wants to cloud your judgment. This person wants to make sure that you feel confused on what exactly you're feeling and what exactly you're seeing, because they don't want you to see that you can be just fine without this person. They don't want you to see that, like, if anything, this person needs you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. For some of you guys, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but for some of you guys, it's a mother figure. It's a mother figure. That's weird. Take what resonates. I don't know why, but it's like this mother figure wants you to feel like you'd be nothing if it wasn't for them. And it's like, granted, you know, you raised me, took care of me, but I've been in this career for like 10 years, you know, like I worked hard to get to where I'm at in this career. But this could be like a mother figure trying to make you feel like, you know, the 10 years in your career, you know, you couldn't have gotten there without me. And, you know, I don't know why I'm getting this too, but I'm also feeling like there's somebody who, they do that to try to get money out of you. They want you to give to them. They want you to feel like you owe them. But somebody's coming out of it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Spirit. Enough of that. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and people know what you need. Okay, I think I just did this. See what happens when I channel and talk? Like, I don't be paying attention. All right, so ask for what you want. Let the universe and people know what you need. Why is that here for my fire signs? Second half of September. Ask for what you want, but the universe and other people know what you need. Ooh. I'm getting two stories here again. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll tell you the first scenario that I'm getting here, okay? The first scenario that I'm getting here is somebody is going to be getting karma. There is, so here with let the universe and other people know what you need. I don't know who's on what side here, but this is somebody that has no problem with letting people know what they need. This is somebody that always needs something. So the first group I'm picking up, this is an energy of somebody finally telling somebody no. This is an energy of finally telling somebody, you can't keep calling me when you need something. This is somebody that's always asking for things that they need. It's time for them to take accountability and to close out this cycle and to learn how to manifest for themselves, to learn how to spend properly, because this is somebody who overspends, or they may spend money before they pay bills, and then when bills come up, they're asking you for the money to pay bills. Now, they may not tell you that that's what they spent their money on. There's always an excuse. It's always someone else's fault. So this is an energy of there's somebody who's always asking y'all for stuff. And this is spirit saying, if you're going to do anything, teach them how to budget. You know, teach them, I mean, if they're open to it, because you can't teach anybody anything they don't want to learn. But this is more so spirit saying you're not helping them by just giving them the money. They need to learn how to manifest on their own, because this may be somebody that be like, you know, you could be saying like, girl, I'm manifesting me a new house. They're like, girl, throwing them such and such manifestation for me too, because, you know, I need that too. Girl, pray for me too. And spirit's like, that's great, but this is somebody that needs to learn how to go to God on their own. This is somebody that needs to learn how to pray on their own. This is somebody that needs to learn, you know, how to manifest on their own. They can't keep depending on everyone, and you're not helping them. Like, you're also taking, if this is you, then you're also taking accountability for your actions, because you're taking accountability for the fact that some of your manifestations have not been coming in because you're not learning the lesson that you're not everybody's savior. It's not your job to be everybody's safety net, especially financially here. Okay? The other thing I'm seeing here with let the universe and other people know what you need, I'm also getting an energy here of somebody that misuses their energy. Like, this is somebody that may manifest. It's like they manifest for the wrong things. This is so weird. This is the energy of somebody that, like, I hate to use this analogy, but I'm going to use this analogy because we all know somebody that this would fit. Have y'all ever had a friend that has kids? And listen, I have kids of my own, but there's certain things that are priorities and certain things that are wants, right? So have you ever had a friend, at least when they were younger, you know, that they would buy their kids all the newest Jordans, but their kid didn't even have like a dresser. Their kid had like 2 mattresses on the floor. They don't even have a proper bed frame. What are you doing? You know, those $200 Jordans can wait. You could have spent that on a dresser, right? That's the energy here. This is somebody that may manifest and things like that, and put in good time and effort. This is a strong manifester. Or they just may have lucky placements in their chart, like a Sagittarius, Juniper, or, you know, I mean, there's tons of lucky placements, but I'm just saying, like, they just seem to be the type of people that don't have to, or at least they did have a time frame in their life where they didn't have to work very hard for manifestations coming in, but it's getting harder because they're getting older and they're not learning the cycles. So this is somebody that would manifest, like, you know, spirit could help me come up with $2,500 so I can get my car painted the newest color so I could be the only person in town with the hottest ride. And it's like, didn't you just say you didn't know how you were going to pay your rent? Why are you manifesting to get your car paid? So notice on this card, it says, ask for what you want. But then the description says, let the universe and other people know what you need. So this is like spirit telling somebody that like things are not working out for you because it's like you're using your powers for evil. You know what I mean? And if this is not you, this is somebody that you may know. Because the other energy I pick up here is somebody is annoyed with someone because somebody may work their butt off. And it's like, I work my behind off to get everything that I have, or, you know, every blessing that comes to me. You barely do anything and things just come to you. And then I teach you how to manifest, and you are manifesting, or you're, you know, doing the most over the dumbest things instead of the things that make sense. All right. I don't know why I see somebody manifesting, somebody going on a website and they're paying for a designer purse or a designer bag or something. And they're paying for the bag, but I hear somebody like praying for God to return the funds to the account 10 times over before the first because we got rent to pay or something. That's so weird. I don't know. If that's you, the rent money's not coming. So if I were you, I don't know. Do some DoorDash, Uber Eats, and stop spending the money that you need to pay bills with. I don't know. All right, vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, stronger manifestation. I want to give a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. It is not in my scope of practice to diagnose anyone. I'm not diagnosing anyone, nor am I giving you any type of health advice. I'm simply showing you or telling you what I'm seeing because I'm already seeing stuff. Red meat. Somebody's going to stop eating red meat or stop eating as much red meat. Yeah, see, I hate this because I'm not giving you guys health advice. Y'all need to make a doctor's appointment if this resonates, okay? Because I just see somebody getting really sick. And something to do with somebody's kidneys. And I feel like it's a hereditary issue. I want to say kidney stones. Yeah. Yeah. And something to do with somebody's liver because they drink too much. But they drink in secret. Yeah, see in the star card. They drink in secret because they care too much about what people think about them. But they're having a hard time. Whoever is eating this red meat, they're in a like a depressive state. They're in a depressive state. Okay, everybody that eating red meat is not a depressive state. The energy that I'm picking up here is your eating habits are connected to your low vibrational mood, because somebody like binge eats on like junk food, but tries to eat decent like at dinner or at lunch when they're in front of people. But I also see that there's somebody that drinks when they're by themselves, or they have some type of addiction. I don't feel like it's I know alcohol is a drug technically, but I don't feel like it's a drug addiction. This feels like alcohol. But take what resonates. And I just see somebody having pain where their kidneys are at, and they've tried to ignore it. They've tried to work on it by themselves. Just go get checked out, guys. Go get checked out. Go get checked out. That's all I'm going to say. Because I see somebody going to get checked out and being really grateful that you did, because Yeah, just go get checked out. Oh. All right, so whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Who do you need to forgive? All right, Spirit. Who do the fire signs need to forgive? Who do the... Oh, thank you. Is this y'all? Who is this? Okay, makes sense to me. All right, hold on, guys. I'm getting, ooh. The downloads that I'm getting are ridiculous. And what is this? Right, yeah. And this Ace of Wands. Okay. For some of you guys, this has not happened yet. Yeah. All right, for some of you guys, this has not happened yet. Okay. It's a lot of cards that they have me pull. Okay. For some of you guys, this hasn't happened yet. This is like a warning. For others of you guys, this has happened already, and you're having trouble moving past it. So for my first group, okay, somebody pretty much threw away a blessing, okay? There was somebody that was taken for granted. Somebody felt like they didn't have enough, that they were used up, that they could find better. This is, whoever this is somebody that is promiscuous. And this is also somebody that is materialistic. They're all about money. They just want to be with people for status. But they want to be with people for status really out of insecurities, because they don't feel like they can achieve that status on their own. So this is somebody that likes to ride other people's coattails. So this person, there's somebody here who threw away a whole blessing and completely underestimated the value of someone. And when I say the value of someone, I'm not talking about what they could bring to the table. Here with the Star card, I'm literally talking about their value emotionally and spiritually and just their life purpose. This is somebody that mishandled a blessing greatly, okay? So they made a very quick decision. This is Knight of Wands energy. So this is somebody that may have been sleeping around, dating around, made a decision based off of somebody making more money, or somebody that they felt would give them all the materialistic things that they wanted, and then therefore would be a better blessing than the Star. But I'm seeing that it blew up in their face. Now, this part is subjective. Only take it if it resonates. Don't force it to fit. Now, one, somebody was trying to force this to come together because they thought that this person would be an upgrade from the Star. from the star card, Aquarius energy, but they don't have to be in Aquarius. From the star card energy, they thought that this would be an upgrade. So they literally completely mishandled this person, left this person, and ran into this new direction, trying to have a new beginning with this person. This part does not resonate with everybody. I cannot say that enough, okay? Some of you guys, this person ran this way to this other person because they had money and thought they'd be an upgrade and the grass would be greener, and they ended up getting an STD from this person. They are angry. They are resentful. I feel like they're upset because they ignored their intuition. They're not taking accountability for their actions. They're solely blaming it on the other person. And for some of you, whoever you are, if this is your situation, they may have tried to come back in your direction and you said no. And so this person really is mad at you. They're angry at you, resentful at you. So they may be trying to do things to make you angry and resentful. And for some of you, it has worked. So this is Spirit saying, you're needing to forgive putting yourself in this situation. You're needing to forgive that you allowed this person to trigger you, that you know what I mean? So that you can move forward. Remember, forgiveness, people always say forgiveness is for is for you, it's not for the other person. And I remember I never understood that because I was like, no, because that person, I want them to know that I don't forgive them, right? But even then, it was still bothering me. And I remember going into meditation and my guide showing me that, you know how they say hurt people hurt people? This person was unhappy and mad at themselves. There is no lonelier place than to be upset and miserable by yourself. That's why misery wants company. So this person spreaded it onto you. So forgiveness is simply stating and accepting and coming to terms with, right? Giving yourself closure and releasing that burden. Forgiveness is literally saying, I know that you only brought this to me because you want company. So instead of taking on this burden and being angry and being a hurt person who's going to hurt another person, I'm going to give you back your misery, your pain, your unhappiness. And I'm going to let you have that. Your intentions were never to hurt me. Your intentions were to get company for your misery. So therefore, I'm not going to give you that company. You are posting things to make me upset. Well, I'm not going to look at it and I'm not going to respond. You're blowing up my phone, arguing with me, accusing me of things. I'm going to block you. It's literally letting that person have that. I forgive you. Now take your misery and go spread it somewhere else. An apology is for the person who screwed up. It is their way of taking accountability. Because even if you apologize to someone and they say, well, I don't accept your apology, you can keep that apology. Once you take accountability and you spread that to the other person, I'm taking ownership of the hurt I caused. And they say, I don't care. It's no longer your burden to bear. It's for them to forgive. And they can do that whenever they want to. Do you see how that works? Okay. That's a little life coaching in there, okay? For the other ones here, for the second group, to whom do you need to forgive? This right here is the energy that I feel like has already happened. Well, part of it. Because I feel like the situation is similar to the first one. This is just an energy of somebody who royally screwed up, being selfish, disrespectful, and they completely ended a cycle with you, expecting for you to be codependent and chase them, and you didn't. And you closed out this cycle and got closure on your own, okay? This is somebody that may have gotten somebody else pregnant, doesn't have to be, but this is also somebody that may have come together in a home situation with someone else, okay? And this is somebody that when that situation didn't necessarily work out, they may have come back in your direction only to do the same thing again. And I just see major issues with yourself because you know that you're the empress why did I let this person do this to me again? Like, this is anger and resentment with yourself, because here with the Death card, you knew this situation was done and should not have been rebirthed. Here with the Temperance, you knew that this situation was done and you got all the closure that you needed. You knew this is somebody, you know that this person is miserable over there. So why did you let them come back? Like, that's the energy that I feel. Okay? But I do feel like some of you guys haven't let this person come back completely yet. You may just be thinking about it or entertaining them. Mercury is in retrograde. So you may be thinking about your relationship, what you guys had together. Do I really want to cut this person out? This, that, and the third. You may be tempted to let them back in. So with this, who do I need to forgive? This is Spirit saying, you've already done so much healing. Do not make the mistake of letting this person come back in, because they are going to do the exact same thing all over again. And you're going to have to start a whole brand new cycle of taking accountability and shuffling through your emotions and what made me take this person back. So Spirit is pretty much stating, this is dead. Leave it dead. Let this person be miserable wherever they thought the grass was greener at. Let them stay over there. Since they thought it was going to be, you know, all roses and life was going to be great over there. Oh, it's not? Not my problem. You know? Like, this is not an all-season summer pass. You don't get to come and go as you please. It's a wrap. Okay? So, that is what I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.